friends, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be kind of a casual video. I was realizing in my drawers over here, so I have this like rainbow cart, and it really helps me stay organized on new makeup, any makeup I've been sent in PR, and I was realizing that in the lip drawers, I'm feeling way behind. Like I can't use the lip stuff fast enough to be up to date. You know, you put on one lip combo in a video and I need to feature more. So we're just gonna do kind of a reach in and try on type of thing. It's gonna be kind of random. We'll talk about it. I've got my fall decor up back here. I'm excited. I need some new batteries in the lights that are going around the window. But yeah, I did that yesterday. It turned out super cute. And as far as the makeup I'm wearing today, it's a lot the same look I had on yesterday, so that would be my last video. I decided to give the Revlon Color Stay foundation and concealer combo another shot today just to really analyze how it's lasting on my skin. For blush, I chose this one that I hadn't tried before from the L'Oreal Lumi Le Liquid Blush line. It's the glowy gold pink. So this did have quite a bit of shimmer in it and not as much pigmented color, but it's looking good. I'm wearing my Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. This is the more rosy one on my eyes today. And I feel like I might need to blend a little more. Little adjustments. But yeah, as for lips, I'm gonna pull open my lip gloss drawer here. I have some glosses from Buxom, for example. I think these are all part of the regular line. They were in just kind of a random package that was sent. And this one called Sugar, I had this on in a recent video. It's so pretty. It's very reflective. It reminds me of this gloss from Lancome that I was really into in the earlier days of my channel, but it's really nice. It's even looking pretty on its own right now, but it's really nice on top of a lip liner or lipstick. I would call that like soft metallic. It's looking extra shiny there. And I would like to know your thoughts on like Buxom versus Lawless lip glosses, because both of them have a similar claim. You know, they claim to be plumping. They both have a cooling feel. I feel like Buxom's is a little bit more pronounced and maybe the Lawless is a bit more moisturizing. I do like them both. This White Russian Sparkle, I have never tried this one, so let's pop this on. This is looking really nude. Wow, this is a very light nude, but it does have some pigment in it. You're seeing it. Thoughts? That's very light. I think this is not something I'd want to wear full on its own. I'd wear this maybe spotlighting a little bit, like center of the lower lip. I really like the way Buxom glosses feel. And I remember noting like last winter, you're wearing one outside on a cold day though, they're already cooling and then cold air hits your face, you really feel that. I've got two deeper shades. I've got Gabby and Brandi. Gabby seems more like a straight up metallic berry, and this one seems like it's berry with embedded sparkle. But both of these are called full on plumping lip polishes. So let's see, this one is Gabby. Mauve, soft mauve is what it's kind of amounting to on its own. It's like a soft mauve metallic, not quite as dark as it's appearing in the tube, but a lot of like light catching is happening with that one. And then Brandi, okay, less metallic, but it does have those microfine sparkles inside. A little bit buildable, meaning I'm seeing more color out of it if I pass over my lips with a little more product. It's interesting with these Buxom ones because they've kept their same like little small actual doe foot. You know how applicators have just grown in size with a lot of things? Like all the lip oils, you got this monstrous applicator. I really like that. That's probably my favorite out of all the ones I've put on. It's called Brandi. That's what it looks like in the tube. Very wearable, soft berry. Looks good with this eye look. Really enjoy that shade. And my lips are feeling very, very cooled right now. And then also from Buxom, we have this like sub-range called Dolly's Glam Getaway, and there's a lip liner. So this is the Power line in Magnetic Mauve. We've got the full-on lipstick. The Buxom lipsticks at one time were some of my absolute favorite lipsticks, but they've repackaged and they've given them like a little different shape. But this is the full-on lipstick in Pink Crush. So we're gonna layer those up, and then there are two different gloss options to go on top of that. And something to note about the Buxom liners is that they do have that brush attached at the other end, and Hard Candies have that as well. Okay, this is looking really pink, like kind of baby pink-ish. It's a little lighter than I was expecting, but that's okay. There's the lip liner, really light. Here's the lipstick. This is again in Pink Crush. So the lipsticks kind of hug your lips. I do like them. That's a swatch of it just on its own though. So a little richer than the lip liner was. And then these two glosses, one is Berry Spritz, and they have a pink cap. I'll swatch Berry Spritz out there. That really looks along the same lines of the shade of the lipstick, so it's probably just gonna look like this, but shinier. And then Golden Dolly. I feel like this is gonna be a soft shimmer, maybe not a lot of color payoff, but can you see it will catch the light? It has some shimmer. I'll add a little bit of that to the top of this. This seems like it's softening the pinkness just ever so slightly. My lips feel plump. They feel amazing. Like, something I love so much about the Buxom products is the feel on the lips. If you like a cooling sensation, you'll enjoy it. Does it actually feel like it's plumping my lips up? I think it's more of a smoothing effect and a texture of a gloss that's thick enough, not sticky and annoying, but thick enough to fill lines and actually look like the surface of your lips is more filled out, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I had to unload my memory card. But I was gonna say, I'm not really used to seeing myself in this tone a lot, but I don't dislike it. I still think if there's one Buxom product in this little section of this video that's the winner, it's still probably Brandi, that gloss. Here's a really random thing. This lip product from Lancome, it's their Idole Squalane 12 Butter Glow. It says Care and Glow Color Balm, up to 24-hour hydration, and this shade is called Million Dollar Berry, and this like very soft gold, rose gold band that goes all the way around, but you pull these notches out, and then you have a stick shaped like this. So applying this, you can see you're getting more sheer color than you would a traditional lipstick. But I feel like it's them trying to make a black honey, don't you think? I like it. It smells good. It smells kind of vanilla minty, but a super pretty shade. You can get this kind of look if you want to go drugstore with it. You can get the Bliss You Berry shade of the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Balms, and it's similar to this. But this does feel very luxurious. There's a nice level of thickness there. Thick enough to feel like, yeah, that's not going to just slip outside my lip line. I like that, and that's just not even paired with a liner at all. So I thought that was kind of a cool product, and the way they just sent the one made me feel like they were really trying to spotlight this shade. I'd say there's a little more shine to that shade than the CoverGirl has. So in another video, we were talking about new L'Oreal stuff, and I used the shades called Worth It Medium in the liner and the lipstick, and now I think let's just do the Worth It combo, okay? So Color Riche lip liner. Shade is just called Worth It. I called it before, but I feel like this is L'Oreal trying to create an iconic color, really. A recognizable shade that's kind of like Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. So Worth It is looking like kind of soft, muted pink. You know, like earthy pink. I'll do kind of a thick swatch here to show you that. And then let's see the medium one beside it. Okay, there's Worth It Medium. A little more brownish plum mixed in, and this I'd call muted pink. And then the Worth It lipstick, put that over top. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that shade. Lips are looking so smooth right now. I think they're still continuing to benefit from some of the Buxom stuff I had on there, but that's a pretty tone. Again, soft, earthy pink, little bit of warmth in it. And then I will swatch the medium next to it. So I think comparisons are important. You know, this is the thing you want to do in the store, but you can't do. Significantly darker on the Worth It medium. And I did love that combo. I thought the medium was great. This is maybe a little more natural and everyday, but the medium gives a little more drama and more mauve overall. Now, Nars has some brand new lipsticks. The packaging is really cool. It has Nars kind of raised here on the outside with a really strong magnetic closure, and you'll notice it was my instinct to pull off the longer cap, but that's your tube that contains the lipstick, and the cap is actually the shorter part with a really strong magnetic closure. These are called their Explicit lipsticks. I'm gonna try on each of these shades. There's 5. We'll try to be a little bit rapid fire with this just because this is such a big try on video, but this color is called Exposed. Feeling like a classic, but maybe slightly deepened nude, and going on feeling exactly like a cream finish lipstick, but not looking overly shiny, is it? You know, just a little very gentle sheen to the lips, but not a ton of shine. Next one is called No Rules. This looks a little deeper, toastier, more red in it. just with the shape of the stick, see how it's cut and it's kind of flat across the top? That's what's causing me to maybe go over some areas again. It's not because I'm really struggling to build up color, it's because I'm trying to get it neat. That strikes me as a really beautiful fall shade. It's what you'd get if you just straight up mixed red and brown. I absolutely love it. It's giving muted red. If you want to go rich with a red lip, not get into the purpley side of berry, but keep it a little warmer, I think you might like that. Again, that's called No Rules. This one is called Unauthorized. There's your classic warm red. Woo! Really bright, really finished looking. As we said with this finish, it's not too shiny. It feels amazing. The feel is just absolutely smooth, but not the least bit greasy. And I'm really liking the look of that shade. I like a warm red. Now we have Rendezvous. I feel like this is going to be similar to No Rules, but darker. A nice brick red, maybe more red in it. I've got to swatch that with No Rules just to know. There's No Rules, and there's Rendezvous. Rendezvous bringing, I think, just more richness, more depth. And on the lips, I think just showing a little more reddishness. I can't get over the feel. These are so comfortable. By this point in a lip try-on, I'd usually be like, help, but it's okay. Last one I have here is called Unrestrained, and she's looking dark. All right, it's berry. Really pretty rich berry, but something I'm noting about this, a lot of berries that would be this dark, and sorry, I'm a little outside the lines right down there, and a little uneven right here. But something interesting about this one is that as deep as it is, it's not going too purple. There's still like a reddish undertone in this. I would love to see this shade with a very clean eye, a finished eye, not like an undone eye, but lashes done, maybe a little shadow winged out, this on the lips, slick back hair. That's my vision for it. That's a really nice quality line of lipsticks. The packaging is very luxurious, kind of weighty, magnetic closure. The lipsticks themselves, if you like a cream lipstick, if you're really not interested in the feel of a matte lipstick, they don't feel like matte, but they don't look that shiny. Okay, here's a random thing that I bought, and I just haven't really put it into action. This NYX Fat Oil Slick Click. Is that what it's called? Slick Click? DM Me is the shade. By the way, I tried to get one of the NYX Fat Oil like lip oils one time, and I got it in a Walmart order, and it arrived like it had already been opened up and used, and so I was like, I can't work with that. I can't do it. Look at this. Slicking this on. This is really pink. Is this whole line like this? Like really more colorful than the average product of this nature? Because a lot of these products end up having, you know, some sheerness. Gosh, the smell. It smells like you just opened a box of Nerds or something. That shade's really bright. What do you think? I'd wear it. It's like Barbie doll pink. I like it. I like it. I guess I just haven't found the circumstance for it yet. This is kind of a statement lip in its own way, just the same way I talked about the dark berry. Like an eye that's not too colorful, really good coverage and good looking skin. Slick the hair back and let this be the accessory, you know? I accessorize with my lips. Make a thing of it. Why not? Okay, I've got a few of these from Bare Minerals. They're Lasting Matte. Remember when Bare Minerals was kind of like, what was it? That Gen Nude range? And they were really slaying it with comfortable matte lip colors. Well, I wonder what these are gonna feel like. I've got the shades Brave, Splendid is this muted pink, and then this one's called Vivacious. I about said raucous. Okay, let's try the brownie one. Ooh, really smooth. This scent, what am I smelling there? It's a little fruity, but not super sweet, actually. Like, I don't know, maybe the scent of a real, actual fruit. Oh, I love that shade. Look how smooth it is, too. Now I feel like something's starting to set, though. It felt soft and velvety going across the lips and very full pigment one swipe. Applicator shape I enjoyed. There's a little dip in it. It's not a huge applicator, but what is there has a little well for product. Okay, starting to set and actually give minimal transfer off. I actually love that with the eye look today, and I could see me enjoying that with a lot of different fall looks. Again, shade is called Brave, and it is drying down. Nothing's transferring off, but it's feeling, to touch it with my tongue, there's kind of a dryness, but yet it's not feeling tight on my lips at all, if you know what I mean. There's no, like, as I move my mouth around, you know how sometimes liquid lipsticks, you feel a pull almost? There's no pull. There's still a softness there, but yet it's not transferring off. Okay, so now that we know what it will do, I will take this off. If you're not wanting to come off, don't hate me for this, lips. Don't hate me. I'm not gonna let the other ones sit on there as long, but we will just test them for the color. So this one is Splendid. Hello, mauve. Mauvey pink. Love the applicator. Really well sized. That's pretty. That's reminding me of the overall take on those like Dolly Glam Getaway, but a little more purple in it. Get that off before it sets. And this berry. This is called Vivacious. Really seeing if it will go on evenly. That is so pretty. There's a lot of pink in this berry, can you tell? There's a reddish pink depth going on there. Really beautiful. I love that shade, and in this formula, I'd feel really comfortable wearing a shade that bold with something that's gonna set like this. And I'm wiping outside the lines now, so I'm gonna have to like eventually redo my whole coverage situation outside the lips. Okay, we're gonna end this video just creating our own little lip combo. I have played with and talked about these CoverGirl Outlast lip stains. This is the shade called Canyon. I feel like a lot of them don't really last that well, and they can be a little hard to get on evenly. I find myself really using the side of that marker to get color on, but this one's looking a little bit like brownish red. I don't dislike them entirely, and they're kind of fun. It's just one of those products, you know, like you like it, you're cool with it, but you're not fully sold on it. I don't just love everything about it. And then I want to put something really comfy on top of that. I'm going to use this So Juicy here from ColourPop. This is the shade called Dough. So it's one of their little click pen things, and it looks kind of soft and like softly brown. Those get so incredibly shiny. Look how glossy that looks without even a traditional lip gloss on. So that's my look. Thank you all so much for watching this little kind of random haphazard try on. If you'd like more videos like this, like I could keep going. I just feel like I need to cut it off here. But thank you for your time. Let me know what lip products you're liking these days. Is every day a lip combo for you? Or do you enjoy like just a standalone product, like one thing that's really gonna give you a finished look for the day? I feel like a lot of the time I find myself combining things, but it is nice to have some of those standalone items on hand. So thank you guys for your time. I love you, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.